Islam. This is part 2 of December the 12th, 2023. December the 12th, 2021. So I stopped at saying, why would I accuse Naomi of thinking of she's being in this room, or why would she even think that would be okay? Or, when I'm saying, and this is in reference to me giving testimony about unclean spirits that speak Spanish. Hearing accents in the room or outside and around the room, like a feedback. Many times when I give testimony about unclean spirits, I say unclean spirits. Sometimes I might not say unclean spirits when I'm walking, but I know I'm referring to unclean spirits. And that's all that sometimes that's all that needs to be said. I mean, a lot of times I talk to myself. I love talking to myself. I can talk to myself. Self-talk is good, especially if I'm trying to figure out a problem or whatever, or just, whatever. I just say, I don't have conversations, but I'm like figuring out something or just having a thought, speak my thoughts out loud. It feels good. I love myself. Islam. So, getting back. So, today, and I've been giving testimony about hearing Spanish-speaking accents, male and female, and I've heard these accents saying, I love you, he loves you, visually, I've experienced, and spiritually, molestations, rape, from look like a male that speaks Spanish, attacking my vagina, attacking me in my sleep while I'm trying to watch TV. Also, Black and Negro African American males. I've seen visuals. These, as a spiritual woman, mentalism. I've seen these of that look to be, I'm going to say, unnaturalized United States military males attacking, invading my mental space. Many times. I can't tell you how many times I've seen unnaturalized Black males that imply to be connected to the military invade my mental space. And being among a telepathic society or world, let me say world. Okay, I'm not saying everyone is telepathic, and I'm not accusing anyone of being telepathic on this video, but I know we are among a world of telepathy. That is huge, because it leaves you a question about what is really happening, what is really going on. Are unnaturalized military males literally invading this Moorish woman mental space and raping and trying to molest, invade her body, her sheaths? Is this really going on? Or is she experiencing a spiritual experience or impersonation of a demonic spirit that's unclean? Or which they could be a demonic spirit that's unnaturalized military males, definitely, or other form of unclean spirits that exist. Islam. So the reason why I say that is very important to state, because if you, in reference to spirituality and spiritual warfare, Islam. We know that the military goes overseas to places like the continent of Africa, Haiti, and other places where the countries are known to be less fortunate, South America, than this country or the United States jurisdiction. Okay, and so if this ability exists, it definitely raise the question in my mind, what are they truly doing to these children or women and men in these third world countries that don't have internet access? They don't have social media. They don't have Twitter. They don't have Instagram. They don't have a TV. And they might have a TV, but that's it. It's like, and the TV is definitely controlled, and it's a satellite. So let me just state this. I do not Imani, can you just say yes or no? So the last time we watched TV was 2010 approximately. When we came, and that's like watching a show on TV. And then when we came to Annapolis, we were so happy to have the room here and saw the TV. We watched the movie channel for 4 months approximately, if that. And then we unplugged the TV. We haven't watched TV since then. We see if we see a show, it's I know for me, it's at Burger King. They have it. They have the TV, and it's odd because I hear these talk show hosts and like Judge Mathis. There was a show on today, The Real. Usually African American shows, or Judge Judy, or CNN in the lobby here in American Senate State America. 120 Admiral Crockett Drive, room 116. The TV is on there constantly. It seems like not all the time, but it is on quite a bit. So, but as for us, we don't watch TV. Haven't since the time I just told you, and that was in 2016. August 2016. We probably watched TV maybe I say the most 4 months. The movie station, we wouldn't even I wouldn't even turn it to watch other things like live shows. I would the movie station, then I just unplugged it. So that was in 2016, and that was for 4 months. Before those 4 months, we hadn't watched any TV, and since 2010 Islam. So that lets you know something. My consciousness changed. Allah is great, because the spirit of Allah was leading me. And as time went on, I see the TV as a satellite. Definitely, spirits can tune in through that satellite. So I do not converse. I do not put my energy towards the TV unless I am trying to document and demonstrate a connection in reference to something that I see as an experience that is possibly harmful. Islam. So that's the only way I pretty much will interact with the TV. Today, so anyway, I experienced this. This is not the first time. Many times I've seen visuals of these brown skin, like the black Negro male and female, because they too have attacked my genitals, male and female. But this brown skin looked like he from Mexico, I don't know, South America. I don't know where it is. It could be from, but it looked like definitely. One time, I caught a glimpse of this guy who had on a full military, military uniform, and he had the black hair just like it. That was a visual. And I'm not accusing this person. This was in drive-thru at Burger King. Thomas kept calling my name as I turned. So I just so happened to glance. I was at the front cash register, and I just so happened to glance at drive-thru, and I saw the military guy. And Dora, at first she wasn't in front of him, but then she moved the way she moved. I'm not saying she did it purposely. It's like as he was there, getting ready to drive out. It's like she was, just so happened, coincidence, she was moving with it, driving out. And Thomas started calling my name all of a sudden. And the guy had on a military uniform. So, and he was brown skinned with the black hair that looked like they could be from Mexico, South America, and so forth. He definitely had the feature that I have experienced visually of my genitals being attacked. This unclean spirit saying, "I'm coming in you," or ejaculating. "I'm gonna get you pregnant. She gonna save our people." This is dealing with unclean spirits and and on a spiritual mental realm that I'm able to acknowledge and experience. Islam. So it's very important for me to state that. So once again, just because I say I know we're among a telepathic world, I'm not accusing anyone personally on this video being telepathic, nor am I accusing anyone personally of being unclean, unnatural, and abomination that works at Burger King. Okay, on this video, I'm not. So the thing is today, okay. So I've been hearing these Spanish-speaking accents and so forth, and African American accents, male accents. They have said military. I paid, we paid, she loved your son, like a unclean spirit. This is around the room, sometimes so close it seemed like a mic in the room. She loved your son, like there's some type of female unclean spirit stalking Imani. Like I had to definitely, if you hear, if they're saying "I love you, brother, love you" constantly, and you hear them up and down the hall, and they're saying Burger King. What does that sound like? It sounds like somebody is trying to stalk and make their presence known. So when they feel the need to attack, because they feel like they've been doing this for a while. They've been engaging for a while, and if you don't respond, then they'll take it to the next level of violence. That's the same with a female. So if a black Negro female who wants to have sex with Imani, been stalking him, saying I'm going to protect him with my energy, whatever. She might think she's a witch, whatever she might think it is, okay? And Imani has no idea. And then she finally approaches him, Islam. She finally approaches him, and Imani rejects it. No telling what it might do, because a lot of times we hear cases of males kidnapping and attacking females, but they don't talk about a lot of the females that are attackers. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, spiritually, mentally, I have been attacked, male and female. African American male and female unclean spirits have trying to lick my vagina spiritually and eat my essence, secretions, as a Moorish American, a natural divine celestial being. Spanish speaking, that imply or represent Mexico, possibly South and Central America, wherever, Dominican Republic, that brown phenotype with the black hair. They could be from Puerto Rico, wherever it's that brown phenotype. They could be from a place from India. Definitely, they have attacked, and when I say this, it also includes African American, black, Negro, male, and female unclean spirits. Not all are unclean. I'm talking about unclean spirits, rape, mentally, and spiritually, molestation. And and also I must bring up, I just experienced a thought in the police. They say the word police, they haven't said this in a while, but they were saying the police a lot here, but they don't say it as much anymore. But I see the police constantly in Annapolis. It's not that they're not prevalent. Like the United States Navy and Army, they're prevalent in Annapolis. But the police are too, okay? It's not that they're not showing themselves. When I walk and go to work, I see a police car almost all the time. When I was seeing the feathers on the ground, and I was taking notice of them and doing my videos, I was seeing police cars, Islam. And somebody would start saying, I've heard people yell in the open or wherever coming from, that's the bird or the Birdman or something. Even before that, they were saying the bird, that's that bird that wants her or something like that, and I might see all of a sudden a car with a brown skin, look like he from his Spanish, Mexican, whatever. I'm not Mexico, not Spanish, but speak Spanish. I represent Mexico, South Central America. But anyway, that brown skin with the black hair. So let me get to the point, because I don't have a lot of minutes on this video. So once again, I'm not accusing Naomi. Okay? I'm not. I don't know Naomi. I don't know her at all. And we don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis, okay? We don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis. Once again, do you know anyone personally here in Annapolis? This is a second video.
No.
Have you implied you want to know anyone personally here in Annapolis?
No.
Okay, neither have I. All right, it's December 23rd, 2021. So today, as I say this, I want to say also, just maybe a month and a half ago, I had to call the cops on this black male who kept saying, excuse me. He actually tried to grab me. Okay. So, and then when I turned my bottle upside down and hit him, and he definitely demonstrating, trying, that I'm not going to allow this to happen. He kept walking. This was in the daylight. So this is how unclean spirits can try you to see what they can and cannot do. So that just because he did it, because he looked, doesn't mean that he was the true perpetrator. It could be somebody who sent him to demonstrate that he's going to attack me, that really is stalking, really want to rape, really that has more of an authoritative position. Islam. So that's very important to take note of, because once again, if something or has been stalking, invading space for a while, thinking they helping you, Because I've heard Spirit say, let us help you. I've even heard them say, let Burger King help you. It's like, what are they talking about? Why would Burger King, that's why I kept documenting. I just kept documenting. Why would Burger King be around American Standard Day and then have someone say Burger King? Or do any form of harassment and that can demonstrate a form of harassment, violence, mental illness to someone that works for their company. Why would they do that? That doesn't make sense unless they are trying to behave in an unconstitutional manner. They're trying to behave in a manner that is criminal. Islam? So that's why I just kept documenting. You know, I'm not accusing Burger King. I don't know who's saying it. I don't know what's going on, who's doing it. So Naomi, once again, she says her parents are from Mexico, but she's not from Mexico. I was standing next to her, and I was I wasn't. I went to go stand next to her to prepare fries, and she said, "Let Minnie do the fries." And I said, there's so many words, all right? I'm trying, not word for word. And I said, I can do fries. And Mindy stepped up, because many times I stood next to Naomi many times and did fries. And I could tell sometimes she was upset. I didn't know why she was upset, but I could tell she was upset about something. I don't know. I just going by her energy, her how she would grab the bags and so forth. But I don't know what's in her mind, and I don't know her personally. So why would she be upset with me? You know, I don't know her personally. She don't know me personally, unless she's got a camera, unless she one of the ones I've been talking about stalking the room. Why would she, you know? So that doesn't make sense to come from someone who I don't, unless she's an unclean spirit, connected to the demon that I've been giving testimony about. That's the only way I can think of. So why would I think why she is upset or demonstrating she's irritated have anything to do with me? Islam, So today, she said, let Minnie do the fries. I said, why can't I do the fries? Hold on. I said, wait a minute, Minnie was like that, because I stood next to her, Naomi, many times and did fries. Phyllis is already saying she still don't want me to stand next to her to do fries. Phyllis, the manager. So me not being able to stand next to someone else who works for Burger King to do fries, it leaves me with very little to do sometimes. And fries or doing sandwiches is a part of expediting, and it's a part of teamwork. So you're working with a team player in preparing the food. So someone's doing the sandwich, you do the fries. You put the food together in the bag. You both prepared it, and then the person, you hand it to the customer. But when you exclude someone from doing a procedure and you personalize it, it seems like that person's not part of the team. It's like something she's not doing right, or whatever. I don't know what the reason is. And so I said, wait, man. I said, Mindy, hold on. I said, Naomi, why don't you want me to do fries? She said, I just want Mindy to do fries. Let Mindy stand next to me or something like that and do fries. I said, then I said, why? And then all of a sudden Phyllis was like, and she said something else. I don't know what she said, but now this is so many words where she was talking. I didn't write every word, but I'm definitely close to what she said. Phyllis all of a sudden said, Rhonda, go on break. She told me to go on break. I said, go on break? I said, okay, I'll go on break. Okay, and I was, I went on break. And I just went on break, and I was very no, let me finish. Hold on, because I'm a little bit so I know after she said that, excuse me, I did it wrong. I said it wrong. After she said, let Minnie prepare fries, I stood away. Phyllis didn't tell me to go on break. I stood away from her. But Phyllis was at the drive-thru, and Phyllis didn't say anything to her. But I just said, okay, because I did not want any friction, and I definitely didn't want any violence. Okay. Then I was taking an order, and I continued to work on the front line. Then I was taking an order, and this lady wanted to purchase 2 Whoppers with the condiments on the side. She didn't want the condiments on the Whoppers, but I need to turn around and tell the cook that. I turned around. There's a new guy who speaks Spanish. Is the cook. So I said, "Excuse me, I don't know your name, because there's not a button for this." And then all of a sudden Naomi interrupted me and said, "You don't know his name?" I was like, "No, I don't know his name." And she started saying like something else like personal. I was like, "No, I don't know his name." And she said, Mindy said he speaks English. I didn't say, and I said I didn't, and I was thinking, I was like, I did not imply that he could or could not speak English. He only been working for Burger King, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know him. I didn't know his name. And then Phyllis told me to go on break. And I was like, what is up with this? And I mean, and she was, and I was, and after I went on break immediately, and I went to the guy and I asked him his name before I walked out of the kitchen. I said, and I told him about the sandwiches again, and I said, what is your name? I don't know your name. And I think he said Abel. I could be pronouncing his name wrong. But even before Phyllis told me to go on break, he started